infidel. You know I mean no way.
Hello and welcome to the Dietrich Gamecast, episode 75. I'm your host, Jeremy Matthews. Joining me today, Mitchell Dene.
Hey.
And Jesse Simmons.
Yes. The one and only.
Yep. Thank you, Mitchell. That was very nice of you.
Welcome to the new generation. The PlayStation 4 is out.
Yeah.
Jesse has the controller right there. We have the console.
Sorry,
one hand.
Sorry for that really, really sad sound. Look at this.
I have to say it looks cool.
So yeah, let's talk about it. I picked it up yesterday from the mail.
Nice.
Yeah. And it's pretty cool. FIFA 14 I picked up. It's super impressive graphically.
Yeah. I really like
great.
FIFA 14. It's definitely a step ahead of FIFA 13.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing Civ 5 while they were playing it, so I don't know what it looks like.
Well, Mitchell, you were playing Assassin's Creed 4, though.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed, you know, it's Assassin's Creed, but it looks great, and it's always a fun game to play.
Yeah.
The multiplayer was fun. I was playing a little bit of that.
Seems pretty similar to the current gen version.
You can't change it, but it's Assassin's Creed. It's
Well,
fun.
you can change it.
Well, you can't change it too much,
I guess.
because that's how the game is. But it's always fun. I mean, it's more about the story. That's what you really look
But
for.
we also played the PlayStation Plus games.
Yeah.
Resogun,
Resogun.
2D shooter, that's pretty wicked.
Kind of like it was like a advanced of Geometry Wars.
Yeah, a lot of cool graphical effects.
Yeah.
You have to like save the humans.
Yeah, it talks through the controller.
That was very
I didn't
annoying.
like that. That was really annoying.
See the
Save the last humans.
Yeah, that was.
good impersonation.
Thank you.
It was really annoying, and
human.
it was quite loud too.
It's me.
And it even said it on the TV, so there was no reason to say it on the controller.
You can't look at that because you're shooting.
It says it on the TV, and it says it aloud.
But you're like, I'm staring at who I'm shooting and not at the bottom of the screen or wherever it's at.
No, but it like
I wholeheartedly agree with you, Mitchell.
Okay.
I'm just defending this because I like it.
Also, Warframe, which is a free-to-play third-person shooter.
That would look super generic.
Yep.
It wasn't very interesting. We were talking about what Avengers while you were playing it.
Yeah.
It's just like
That was really annoying, actually.
I'm sorry.
We wanted to know what the Infinity Gems were about.
All right. Anyway,
And you were playing Warframe.
that's the PS4. We haven't had much time.
What
And
about,
Contrast.
Contrast.
Yeah, there's contrast too.
That looked.
That's
was
a platformer where you turn into shadows.
It was cool.
That was one of the.
The reason I don't bring it up is because I barely played any of it, but it seems cool.
I don't know. From what I saw, it
looked-
looked like a very fun game.
It looked like a good puzzle game.
Combination of Uncharted and Portal.
Mhm.
No,
Sort of.
no.
It looked cool. You had to like
A little bit.
You had to like
Yeah,
figure out how
Kind
to get
of a
to
Popo and Yo vibe.
Yeah, you had to get to like certain platforms by
Basically
going on
what I said.
shadows and figuring out how the shadows work. It was cool.
Anyway, so those are our impressions of the PS4. We'll have more later, but we have news.
Yeah, big news.
1 million PlayStation 4s have been sold on the first
launch.
day.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's pretty good. That's
It was the
impressive.
first time I was able to make that noise with my mouth.
Yeah, don't ever do it again.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 million
Oh, yeah, you
PS4s.
don't
That's
have to
pretty
whistle,
good.
do you?
I know how to whistle. I'm just bad at it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference.
Congratulations, Sony. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Even Microsoft congratulated them over Twitter.
Yeah.
Said, "Congrats on your
And
launch,
then
Sony."
The guy that did that got fired.
Oh well.
No, that's good. Good marketing right there.
Yeah.
Haha, Sony. Just wait till we sell 2 million.
I don't know. It's,
Even if they sell 1 million, they sell for more money, so they're still ahead.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a good point.
We'll see.
that's good. That's cool though. I've seen a lot of people in my friends list, my
Oh,
Facebook,
4 of them?
who've gotten them have been like posting videos to Facebook.
Yeah.
Looks pretty
Yeah,
cool.
you can do that with the share button.
Saw some Killzone stuff.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Cool.
And you can even share achievements. Too.
Mm-hmm.
You were able to do that on the PS3 later, at least, as you had social sharing.
Yeah.
In certain
But it's much
games.
more advanced now.
Yeah.
And you can have your real name and your Facebook picture as your
And I also
whole profile.
never social shared.
Yeah.
Because I was like, who wants to know every time I score an NHL 14? That'd be everything on the newsfeed.
Jesse just likes to score goals.
Yeah.
He likes to score.
What a depressing humble brag.
That's not depressing. That was a great humble.
Now let's move on. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag for the PS4 is not at 1080p for the single player.
Oh.
There's going to be an update enabling
Black Flag.
1080p.
Oh, okay. I don't know. 720 and 1080, you can kind of see the difference.
You
but-
can.
Yeah, usually on YouTube I tend to just put videos on 720
Yeah.
because 1080 takes too long.
720.
to
I
load
mean,
stuff.
you don't really notice the difference that much.
You do.
I don't. It's
You do,
720 is still good.
I played the PS4 on 1080 and 720 and noticed the difference.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess on something like that crazy. I mean, like when you're looking at when I watch Blizzard trailers, I always go down to 1080p.
You gotta have that
Blizzard
CGI.
trailers.
BlizzCon was recent. You
It
see
was.
any of that, Mitchell?
No, I haven't played that much StarCraft lately.
They announced they're bringing back the old Warcraft games in some fashion.
Oh, that's cool.
The RTSs.
I love the Warcraft games.
The Warframe games.
Warcraft.
Warframe.
I haven't played Diablo 3 either in a while.
Warframe.
Looking forward to the DLC that's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, sir.
What is it? Reaper of Souls?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
looking cool. Chris was thinking of getting Diablo.
Mm.
Play it together.
Indeed, sir.
Word.
Now, there's Oculus Rift news.
Oh yeah.
Of
Everybody's
course.
favorite virtual reality headset.
It's a cool name.
Yeah.
I think I've said that before, but I'm gonna keep saying it.
They have said they're probably not bringing it to the Xbox One and PS4 because they are too restrictive.
They are pretty restrictive.
Yeah.
So where are they bringing it?
PC and Android.
Makes sense.
It does.
Well, I guess
PCs, everyone can. It
Yeah.
doesn't.
You can get Angry Birds Oculus Rift.
it's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
No, that'd be really funny. Just like somebody coming home to someone else, and they're just like standing there with the Oculus Rift, and they're just going like,
It seems funny now, but when it's reality,
"Why won't this work?" Fall, pigman, fall.
that game's so random.
I don't like that game. It's boring.
Yeah, no, I'm not a big fan.
Never liked that game.
Angry Birds Space was really cool for a little bit.
Angry Birds Star Wars 2 is a launch game for PS4.
I didn't get Angry Birds Star Wars. It cost too much money.
I haven't bought any Angry Birds game.
No, neither have
I didn't buy Angry Birds Space. I got it when it was free.
I. It's
didn't
always
even get
free
it
on
when I was
Android.
Then there you go.
Yeah.
I got it just during the period that it's been out.
Yeah. Now, Jesse, we have a release window for Metal Gear Solid 5 Ghost Zeros.
Ghost Zeros.
Ground Zeros.
Yeah, why'd you
Ghost
say Ghost
Zeros.
Zero Dark
Ground
30
Zero. Okay, which one's this?
This is the prequel.
to the sequel
To Phantom Pain.
Yeah, this is the prequel to Phantom Pain.
Pain.
Okay, now Ground Zero was the one
He's
where
sneaking around the hill.
we played. Okay.
Yeah.
And Phantom Pain's the one where he's in the hospital and nobody
And
knows
there's
what's
the
going
fire
on.
whale.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fire Whale.
And, well, nobody knows what's going on in Ground Zeros.
That's true. Nobody knows what's going
Jesse,
on.
when's it coming out?
Spring 2014. So
Mhm.
not too far away, I guess.
Yeah, and it's coming out for PS4, Xbox One, and PS3.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of I saw that coming.
Oh, did
Pretty
you?
good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, if they want to make the most money, you got to put it on all the consoles.
No, there's no Wii U version.
Is there an Xbox 360 version?
I am not sure. Let me check.
Pretty open.
Doesn't look
Yep,
Yep.
60.
nice.
So that's exciting. But the PS4 is getting an exclusive. It was just announced at Spike's little show they had for the PS4 launch.
Right.
New Uncharted. Jesse, you excited?
So excited!
That's good.
I can't sit
That
still.
seems to be like-
Uncharted's the game that like really got me into.
I'm pretty
actual
depressed
playing
about
video games. Why?
Because I was hoping Naughty Dog would do a new series.
Well, maybe they will, but they gotta
Well,
do.
They
did
always
Uncharted.
do. There was Crash Bandicoot,
Because all I ever-
and then there was Jack and Daxter, and then there was Uncharted, and now more Uncharted. Not cool.
Well,
All
no,
I
they
ever
did,
played was like
Didn't Naughty Dog do
Sports games.
They did Last of Us, but that was last gen.
Last of Us?
And that was their second team.
And Last of Us was quite Uncharted like.
Well,
from
it
what I
seems
saw.
like Uncharted is like the big PS4, Sony game. Like that's the series.
I
That,
feel like it's on a downward slope,
yeah, I feel also because there's too many of them.
I feel like Uncharted 2
and the quality's getting lower.
Yeah, just maybe. Golden Abyss.
It's
isn't
like what happened to
bad.
God of War.
Yeah, oh definitely. The first one was good.
God.
Olympians was good, and the
what?
second one was good, but the third one it was just kind of like lost its shazazz.
Oh yes, it's Shazazz. Well, we have some Shazazz for our memorabilia segment today. Jesse, what do we have?
We have the controller that
Again.
we've already seen today.
We'll show 4. All right, so show us around.
Show us
a
around the
little tour.
controller. All right. So as you can see, it's a lot like a regular PS4 controller. That's what
It is a regular PS4 controller. in
PS3.
fact.
It looks like a PS3 controller.
No, it does not. It looks.
Yeah, not
it's the
really
most
at all.
Or
different.
it's got the buttons.
It's the most different out of all
and
the
this,
Sony.
and the bumpers.
Out of all of the
Mitchell, can you
PlayStation
take
consoles.
over for this demonstration?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, so this is the most changed controller for
You're holding it sideways.
PlayStation,
There you
I think.
Go. Here, I'll hold it and you can do the
mostly
tour.
because of the touchpad.
Mm-hmm. You can also click that in.
Yep.
There's also no start button.
Yes. There you got a share button, options.
Options is how
course.
is the new start button, which is annoying.
Of course, they changed, like we said before in another podcast. They changed the bumpers. No, the triggers.
Triggers.
So now they're not like downwards. They're kind of facing upwards, and it's easier to put down. And they don't have the DualShock 3.
This white thing.
Yep, and so that lights up. And the first player is blue, second player is red. We don't have a third or fourth controller, so we don't know. I'm guessing.
Mustache.
I'd guess it would be green.
Yellow and green, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the
sticks have changed big
they're
time.
now grooved,
which I really like because I did not
Why
like.
don't you show that off by putting your fingers over them?
I did not like the
Groovy.
PlayStation 3 sticks because they were too circular on the top, and it just felt like my fingers would fall off of them. And so I like it. It's still a little small for me.
You got really big fingers.
Yeah. It's still a little small for me because I'm used to the Xbox controller, but I didn't notice it that much than when I was playing on the PlayStation 3 controllers. So it looks cool too. I
look like Cyclops.
You also have a headset jack on the bottom. There.
Yep. And of course it has the speakers on the front here
Yep.
that talk to you during the game.
During Resogun.
Yep.
Darn Resogun.
So I
If you
think
need an example, scroll back to my awesome impression earlier in the podcast.
right.
Save all humans.
Yep.
So
It's like that, but better.
overall, it's a good controller. It looks pretty cool. Sony did a great job. And yeah,
Gets the Mitchell seal of approval.
seal of approval. A little small, but
Heidi Klum.
it's nice.
Seal of approval.
Jesse, there is Rayman news.
Yeah, Rayman Legends is coming out for next gen consoles.
It's exciting.
Never
Yeah.
played a Rayman game.
We played.
Yeah, the side-scroller ones are cool. This is the sequel to Origins.
Yeah.
Never
But
played
this
one.
game is not sold very well, so
Origins was really fun.
this could be the end of the Rayman series for a while.
I sincerely hope not. I do like the Rayman series.
It undersold. Just like Splinter Cell.
I used to have Rayman's
Blacklist?
Raving Rabbids.
That was a good game.
So was Legends.
I liked Blacklist. I was playing at Chris's, playing some multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
Quite fun. It was interesting, definitely, the way they did it.
Now,
Cool.
Mitchell,
Yeah.
your time of the year is coming up soon.
Oh yeah, my favorite time of the year.
For those of you
Christmas.
For those of you who don't know, Mitchell is our resident expert on Spike TV events, and there's a big one coming up. Mitchell, what is it?
Can you put that on your resume?
I haven't watched Spike TV in such a long time, but the Video Game Awards are coming up soon. But it's been changed. It is now VGX.
What does the X stand for?
Swords.
X-Wars.
Swords.
I don't know. I didn't.
It's like X-Blades, but with
It's
swords.
video game xylophone. Splinter Cell Blacklist.
That's not going to win an award. Silly Jesse.
So that's what is the X stand for? Do you know?
It
They
probably
didn't
doesn't
say.
stand for it.
Oh, okay.
They just like X is the
Cooler.
cool thing now. We
X.
don't need to actually make acronyms for things. Let's just throw letters around.
So the date has been announced. It's December 2nd. I mean 7th. Why did I say 2nd? Is that a Saturday? That's probably a Saturday.
Who's to know?
You can look it up.
Jeremy is. Next year that
It is
they're
a
gonna
Saturday.
next year they're gonna
Saturday.
call it CDF, just to change it up.
No,
Even
XXX. Why not?
For very
That's
good
already a
reason.
Vin Diesel movie. Brand confusion.
And an Ice Cube movie.
So yeah,
But that was
December
State of the
7th.
Yeah, that's State of the Union.
And
That's totally different.
you know,
They
just
sort of both count.
regular video game award stuff.
Yeah, so not about video games.
Yeah.
Stupid skits.
Um,
Samuel L. Jackson, probably.
and then what I'm looking
Someone from Community.
Can they bring back Cybermania?
No, I
What-
hope not.
what I'm looking forward to most
on.
is definitely the Fallout.
Yep. We're
announcement.
expecting a Fallout reveal.
They did it for Skyrim, which I called Skyrim.
Yeah, I remember that.
Back in the days.
Grim.
In your last Video Game Awards special.
My very first one, Skyrim. I had such a high voice in that video.
Go listen to that video. It's
so
really
bad.
funny. You can find it somewhere. Probably on the Dietrich Gamecast.
Dgamecast.com.
YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, on the YouTube.
Oh yeah, that was on YouTube.
It's a very good
God,
episode.
it's so bad. Skyrim. Yeah, so you know, it would be kind of the
Hi, I'm Mitchell.
you'd be expecting them to announce a Fallout game.
I am.
I am too. Chris is also.
So am I, apparently.
Chris was like, yeah, they're gonna announce it. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, well, if Chris says it.
Yeah, of course it's true. Right.
Then we can just move on.
Yeah, it's done with.
So there's Thief news. Everybody complained about the QuickTime events in the Thief demo,
Right.
so they're getting rid of them. Problem solved.
Nice.
But this has people complaining about censorship. of QuickTime events.
What do you?
Because you don't want video game developers to be bowing to the public.
Right.
That's a good
They
point.
need to be above. I don't think so. I was just presenting it. Jesse thinks it's a good point.
I don't know, I would agree
I think
with that.
there is a limit.
I think QuickTime events are dumb, and
You're
developers should realize it.
You're not gonna make everyone happy, right? You made a game. People have to deal with the game.
I think sometimes people
to have these expectations
people like
of
to
it.
control things, but sometimes you can get a developer that just does something that you're not gonna like, but you try it out and it just works.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that happens.
Did
So
you
I don't
play
think,
the Thief demo?
No.
Okay.
So I think giving all the power to the people would just be like you just would get all the same stuff. I
You
don't know.
guys are a bunch of elitists.
Elitists.
Haven't you seen the Kickstarter trend? Everybody's the
We're
public
the elite
are
of
making the games.
We're the elite of just all right.
Everybody's coming together.
I don't know. I think it really depends. You can't just make it where the
I think
people
it
control
pampers.
everything. There's certain times when the developer is just right,
Okay.
and you just need to let them do what they do.
Do you think that's QuickTime events?
QuickTime, I'm not a huge fan of QuickTime. Like, not a huge fan, but it is interesting because it brings something to the game that is interesting. Like, if you do a QuickTime event, you get a cool little video, and it doesn't even take up much time. Like, it's not a huge problem. I do like. I don't like it when they have just the button up there, like on the screen.
Mhm.
That's silly. That is not.
Well, that's what
realistic.
they were doing.
Oh, okay, yeah, I don't like that. I like it. I like it when, like in Assassin's Creed,
Mhm.
when they're about to attack and you press a certain button at the same time.
Well, that's not a QuickTime event.
That's sort of.
No, that's a gameplay mechanic.
Yeah.
That I'm fine with.
Yeah, I guess
There's
that's
a
pretty good.
difference.
Rise doesn't really have any QuickTime events.
I watched a bunch of video of Rise.
Yeah,
I don't understand why you like it at all.
I don't know. I like those kind of games.
He was the guy
It's
that
like
really
a
liked
bad
Deadpool.
kind of one of those games.
Eh. Well, we'll see it when I get it. So
Okay.
hopefully when I get it.
Xbox One launches next week.
Yeah,
For those who are wondering.
I'll be getting it around Christmas.
Lame.
Look, I don't.
I got the console on day one. That's all I'm saying.
You're not getting the Xbox, are you?
No.
Okay.
That was Mitchell's.
And everyone's gonna be sneezing. I got the fucking keys and I'm just.
So BioShock Burial at Sea episode 1 came out.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I played it. 3 hours long.
Sure.
Not bad.
For $15.
Yeah.
$5
it's-
per hour.
I mean, people were saying it was short, but it's nice to go back to Rapture, and I think it would take a lot longer if you're someone who would go through the game and look at absolutely everything.
Barrel.
Yeah, everything just to get like a feel for Rapture. Because
Who looks at every barrel?
well, just like
Oh, this barrel that looks the exact same as the last one.
I look at every barrel.
There's a lot of-
Sometimes they have like 3 Silver Eagles.
so.
And I'm like rolling in it.
So this DLC takes place before the big huge decline of Rapture. Well,
Mhm.
during the decline, but not as like large. And it's just nice to see everything like what it was
Mhm.
before. So if you're someone who really loves that series and really loves Rapture, I think you can have a great time.
Now,
just-
this is only part one. There's
Yeah.
a two-part thing,
Yeah,
and
it's
the
two-part.
next part's going to be $15 as well.
yeah, but I think if you're someone who loves it,
This is a
just,
deja vu moment right now.
just going through the whole game and just checking everything out, I think it's really worth it for someone who really loves it. So you start as Booker DeWitt, and you get visited by Elizabeth, a
Mhm.
lady who asks you to help her with something. And so the two of you go together, and you do this crazy quest. And it's just like BioShock, where she follows you,
Crazy.
and she
quest.
gives you stuff.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Now, Mitchell.
Yeah.
You go to video game design school. Is
I
that
do.
correct?
Yeah, I do.
What has been happening?
Well, I'm having to.
I just want to know.
I had to write an essay on first-person shooters, and I chose BioShock.
So cool.
BioShock? Okay.
The first one, and we had to compare it to Doom and Wolfenstein, some of the first-person shooters.
Doom's better.
Yeah, I know. I chose Doom.
Yeah.
So I compared Doom to BioShock, and I said, they have a lot of similarities. Whereas you could kill stuff, you pick up guns throughout the game.
Mind blown.
I did add that in BioShock you have powers. and that there's money and you have to do all that stuff. So I did.
Yeah, but in Doom you can kick.
Yeah, that's cool. With different levels and enemies. So I did that, and then I have to more scripting and introduction to computers. Game design, where I'm having to come up with an idea for a board game, and then I'm gonna get with a group and create one.
What's your board game gonna be about?
I'm not sure. I haven't thought about that.
Okay.
You should call it Monopoly, and have it like you have to build houses.
Well, me and a few
Things.
people have already decided to work together.
Oh.
Yeah.
Group project.
Yeah, so it's a huge group project. You have to create an actual working board game. It's gonna be fun. I can let you guys play it and test it out.
Well, thanks.
You guys can be our testers actually if you want,
Yeah, sure.
because I know you guys love board games.
We do love board games.
We all love board games actually.
Yes.
So I
Except
mean,
for
us three. The other
Yeah.
guys don't.
Chris
Us-
hates board games, and Jorge does not care at
He
all.
likes Formula D.
That doesn't count.
It does count. That's a great game.
Jorge just doesn't like to do anything.
Mitchell.
That isn't tearing holes in a pirate costume. That's a
Mitchell,
story
can
for
you make
another time.
Can you make a board game where you have to drive a bus?
Why?
Make a board game where you have to
you
run
have to
a
compete
video
against
game
other
podcast.
buses?
And call
That'd
it
be
what?
interesting.
Formula Bus.
No.
Bus race.
Bus Boys.
Bus.
Don't call it Bus Race. Bus Boys is fine. Bus Race.
It's not a race. You have to make more money.
Oh, that sounds. That sounds
Call it
interesting.
Yeah.
Hustle and Bustle.
And then you roll the die to see how fast you go.
Mhm.
You can pick up cards where somebody in a wheelchair shows up, and you have to let the ramp down.
This is really good,
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
the way.
That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
I don't know how like
And then your antenna can come off the line, and there's all
Oh,
kinds of great stuff you can do.
Dang. Oh, I thought you were talking about like school buses.
No.
Oh.
Why would I say bus and you would assume school bus?
I don't know. When I don't know.
the mind of Sir Mitchell Denay.
I don't know. I just thought about it. That's all.
Well, there you go.
All right. Cool.
Cool Hand Luke.
That was a good podcast. For
Oh,
PS4.
thank you, Mitchell.
Indeed. Thank you for hosting, Jeremy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jesse.
Thanks for getting the PS4.
Yeah.
Also.
Good job getting the Xbox, Mitchell.
I'm gonna get it.
Uh-huh. You better have it by Game of the Year.
I'll get the Wii U. That's a joke. I'm not gonna get the Wii U.
You said it. 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 You have to get the Wii U.
No, I'm not
You said
gonna do
it.
that. I'm not gonna
What
do
are
that.
we doing? Video game of the year? January.
At the end of the year,
We're having a special video game of the year podcast.
just like last year,
I don't know when I'm gonna get it.
when XCOM won. Remember that?
That was we were
The
just.
reason XCOM won is because we were like, I want this game, and then Mitchell and Jorge were like, we want this worse game, and then they refused
Hey,
to subside.
I think their game might have been better.
Yeah, our game was much better.
Nah, dude.
Jeremy played it and he agreed with us.
Nah, dude.
I don't actually think it's better, but I see your point. It's better than XCOM.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What isn't?
Now I'm playing all the games.
Yeah, we're definitely trying harder for this year, and it's good because there's a lot of new games coming out this year.
Mm-hmm.
And it was our first time. You know, not everyone's gonna be perfect
true.
for their first time.
No.
Indeed.
You know about that, eh, Jesse?
Jorge knows about that.
What is
No, he
happening? I don't understand.
That was.
It's for November.